Hey guys. Oh, this lipstick kind of ugly. Welcome to Real Life Topics, guys. We're late as usual, all the time, all the time. But welcome to Real Life Topics, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday evening. I'm not feeling this lipstick at all, but it's all good. I'm usually looking crazy when it comes to lipstick anyway, and this is real life, so we ain't finna go through all that. Nevertheless, welcome to Real Life Topics, guys. How's everything going for you guys? Today we are talking about instant gratification. Instant gratification is our topic for today. Is it insanity or what? Instant gratification, guys. Welcome to Real Life Topics. Like I told you guys before, Real Life Topics is always late for something. And that's my introduction sentence every time I go live. Every time. I ain't even prepared with my tables and stuff. Welcome to Real Life Topics, co-host. Hey.
Laugh,
Real
laugh
Life
for
Topics.
my
I love your
vehicle.
introductory. I'm going to have to do that too. Love the
You know,
introductory.
that's the piece, you know,
Yes. Welcome
the
to
love
Real Life
story.
Topics, though, guys. Chime on in. Chime on in. I know Real Life Topics said 7, then we went to 7:39, so 7:45. It's real life, guys. Nevertheless, in our
Yeah.
subject, our topic for today, guys. Our topic, instant gratification. I don't know where we're gonna start at with the instant gratification, but a lot of us are having instant gratification, and is it insanity or not? I mean, is it a part of insanity? Instant gratification versus insanity? I mean, what is it, guys? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how all of us want instant gratification. Let's talk about it. And I'm talking about with relationships, and I really want to deal with the relationship part, but I'll keep it in general. I'll keep it in
I
general.
mean, we can all, it's a lot of places we can go, but we can start there if you like. You
Yeah,
know, it's
I
not
just
a,
want to start with the instant gratification of, relationships, you know, of relationships when it comes to the men versus the women.
let's not say versus, because it's not a men versus women. It's just men and women. We
Men
want to,
and women, instant gratification, because
it's not versus.
even women want instant gratification.
Yes.
Even women, even women want instant gratification. So,
Everything
you know,
in life is a process, though. You know, we want to skip the process and just go straight to the clean cut, and then we wonder why it is easy come and easy go. You know what I mean?
yeah.
They say anything worth having is worth waiting for. Patience is a virtue. You know, all the cliches that the old folks used to say back in the day that we really didn't take seriously. And it's like in a world full of, moving fast and cutting to the chase, it's like there are certain things in life that you cannot cut corners with.
Mhm.
You have to go, like birth, like in childbirth. When you have a baby, we probably just look at it as you get it in there, you get it out, baby, boom.
Right,
But that's
because
not the case. It's a
the
process.
definition of instant gratification is the tendency to choose immediate pleasures over future benefits.
I'm just saying. So, just like having a baby, when you have a baby, in order for that baby to be developed fully, it has to be 9 months, right?
Yeah.
10, like 10, really, right? You have to go through the gestation period. Sperm got to get it to the egg. It got to fertilize. It has to grow. Because if you have that baby early, it come into the world with birth defects, right?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing as these processes that we choose to cut corners with, and then we wonder why things don't last, especially in relationships. And this is my opinion. I don't know if another person may have another opinion, but in order for
Welcome
you
to
to have
real
a
life
successful
topics, Mr.
relationship,
Darwin.
whoever Mr. Darwin is, hey, Mr. Darwin. But in order for you, this is like I said, this is my opinion. In order for you to have a successful marriage, and this is or relationship, because the process of relationships, the object of dating in a relationship is to eventually find out if this is somebody you're going to be with for the rest of your life, correct? I mean, for me, I don't know about nobody else. Maybe everybody else is dating for whatever purpose. But my purpose in dating would be to see if I can find somebody to be with for my longevity. I'm not a person that likes to sleep around and date here, there, everywhere. I want a partner, a companion. You know what I mean? So when you get married, you go before God. How can you not believe in God but get married? How can you not have a relationship with God and get married?
A lot of people do.
Like,
a lot of people do.
but a lot of times it doesn't work either. Especially with us, the divorce rate is very high because outside of maybe just not having healthy relationships outside of the man and the woman, you know what I mean? Like maybe with your mother or your father, we don't want to go through the process of getting to know each other. I was having a conversation with somebody, and they were telling me about things that were going on in one of the relationships that they had, and I asked them, well, you know, how long did you wait before you were intimate with that person? And they was like, well, what does that matter? And I'm like, well, maybe had you took the time to get to know that person a little bit better, you wouldn't be, dibbling and dabbling and don't know what's happening. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know about men, but for women, that's a lot to just letting somebody into you just to see if it's going to go anywhere and then it doesn't. You know what I mean?
Just
Like,
doing something instantly, just doing something instantly. And it's like, is it gratification with doing that? No, it is not.
I mean, it is. It's the gratification is the
that instant moment.
Yes, but then how long that's a fleeting feeling. That's fleeting. Easy come, easy go. I mean, most people have sex with each other for lust, not love. What about having sex with somebody because you love them, not just because you're trying to get that instantaneous feeling? It's a process with
that instant pleasure. Welcome to Real Life Topics, Miss Edith.
Yeah. It's a process with that, and we like to not go through the process. And a lot of the times, if you got a chance to know a person, because what BB King say, when the thrill is gone, the thrill is gone away.
When the thrill is gone, baby. When the thrill is gone.
Once the thrill is gone, what do you have left?
Welcome to Real Life Topics, Mr. T. Go ahead and join us. Go ahead and join Real Life Topics. We talk about instant gratification. We talk about instant gratification and how people are just so instantly gratified.
I miss you, Miss Price. I haven't seen you in a long time.
But yes, so instant gratification, like you say.
Are we willing to go through the process to get to what we want? Like I said, even like, I can give you 1,000,002 examples of like even a job. And I'm not talking about these low-end jobs, the easy come, easy go jobs. I'm talking about the jobs that actually are higher paying. It's a process when you go through these jobs. You may go through 3 interviews. You may go through a 30-day, 90-day probationary period before you get all of the benefits. Most things that are worth having, you have to be patient and wait for it, because ain't too many people just trying to give you something of value quickly. You have to work for it.
And everybody just wants
to
be instant with it.
Yeah, but a lot of the times, men and women, it's like, okay, I want what you got, you want what I got, so let's just go at it, and then we really don't get the concept of actually going through the process. Because a lot of people come into a relationship with their representative. You're not really seeing who that person is off top.
No, you're not. You're not. So instantly you make a move, and that move doesn't even work out. It really doesn't.
It doesn't work out. And when you enter into the intercourse part of it, we all know that releases certain endorphins in your brain. And now you are attached to somebody and you don't even really like them. You just like how they make you feel at the current moment.
That gratification, you just love the way they make you feel. Okay.
But feelings are fleeting. If we talking about love, it should be an unconditional thing. So you're more willing to work with somebody. If the love is involved, and when you do decide to take it there, it's more fulfilling. And you're not just with that person for that reason.
Yeah. Yeah. Because everybody want it instant, like that instant oatmeal and stuff. Just go ahead and whoop it up,
Put it in the microwave, push the button, and it's
instantly done. And that is it insanity or not? So many men have opportunities but won't take them because of pride and self-doubt. That is true.
Yes, yes. And I think we all have our insecurities, but that's why you should get to know a person to find out if they're willing to deal with you. If you, nobody is perfect. Everybody's going to have something about themselves that you may not like, that may not be so savory to you, but are you willing to deal with those things? You can say, well, you know what, my baby crazy, but you know what, I love her enough to be able to work through that. I want to build and grow with this person. A lot of times people don't even see nothing wrong with themselves.
Mm-mm. But they want that instant gratification, though. They
So
want that moment.
my
They
thing is,
want
when
that.
you get with something, listen, when you get with somebody that cares for you, they're going to be honest with you. They're going to be willing. You know what I mean? So if there is something going on, I can pick up the slack. I'm that key. I'm that missing part of that puzzle. I'm okay with putting myself into this puzzle and us working together to become a whole. The evenly yoking part of
Yeah.
marriage. When you get married, you go before God. So like I said before, how can you not have the process of knowing God, having a prayer life, things of that nature, to be able to say, hey, when the enemy comes into my marriage, because sometimes seeds of doubt are
Welcome
planted in
to
certain
Real
people's
Life
minds. Certain
Topics,
seeds
Miss
of life,
Jackson and Mr. Thompson.
yes, certain seeds of lust and doubt are planted in a person's mind. Are we willing to work with each other? Can I communicate with my spouse without them getting mad at me and want to leave because they got their own insecurities because we didn't go through their process? I don't even know you.
Hmm.
I don't even know you. That's another problem with also having the babies early. You done made a baby with somebody. You don't even know if you like this person. You don't know what the DNA. You don't know what the background like. All those things matter. And it's a lot of things that we look for instant gratification, even with our monies. Let's just say it's people who have certain professions where it's fast money involved, but it's consequences that come with that fast
Sure
money.
is. But you want that instant gratification just for that moment. You ain't thinking about the future benefit. You just thinking
You're not.
about instant right now, fast food, just instant. So
You're not thinking about what could happen. The not even the it's not sometimes it's not beneficial. Sometimes it's more what's the word I'm looking for? It
yeah,
hurts you more. You know what I mean? It's something that will hurt you more than it will
right.
benefit
It's a
you.
temporary benefit, but it's not a future benefit. You know.
Right.
So
Now
that's
there's no longevity in it. There's no longevity in it.
longevity. Everybody
You
want it
want long
instant. Then it wasted your
everything want
time on that instant stuff. That's why instant food is way worse than just cooking it from scratch. When you cook it from scratch, it's a better way.
it is. Remember, I was just talking about eggs and how back in the day they was brown, but now and they bleaching it right. I mean, it's just everything that is instant is not good for you. You got different grades and levels to everything. Everything has a process that you must go through, especially things of value. Even when what they say, diamonds, pressure makes diamonds. It's cold first. It's this piece of lump of dirt, a piece of earth, but it takes time for that pressure to build up in order for that valuable diamond to come out of it, a diamond that's in the rough. And then normally you take that diamond, you shine it up, people put it in rings. People are wearing those. They hold value to that.
Welcome to
So
Real
the
Life
things
Topics, King Tony Cash Media. Welcome.
you can't talk
All
right
right, King Tony Cash
now.
Media.
It's approved. We approved. He said we King Tony
That's
Cash
right.
approved. All right
Right.
now.
Instant gratification. There we go. We got an instant approval. Instant. Right off top.
Look, you just the word that's right. Look, Spirit gave it to me. Instagram, right?
Oh, yeah. A great example. Growing up in trauma has damaged a lot of people thinking mentally, physically, and emotionally. We have so many people grow up in survival mode and never had the chance to experience love in its entirety. So much pain, not
Yes,
enough healing. Welcome to Real Life Topics,
yes.
Michael.
And also, that's another thing. Getting into relationships and you haven't taken the time to heal because you want the instant gratification of not being alone. You don't want to be alone. So instead of you healing yourself, you jump into something else very quickly. And now you're ruining somebody else because you want that instantaneous feeling of not being alone, wanting to fill that void without even healing yourself. Now you messing up somebody else's life
Yeah.
or even your own self further
Yeah.
because you want the instant gratification of the feeling. Feelings are fleeting. Feelings come and go. We want longevity in everything that we do.
Yeah, most people, 80% of people do, because some people don't. I get a 20% that they don't mind living with the instant gratification and moving around, doing that one moment. Knowing
Yeah,
self isn't
but
easy
like he
for
said,
most.
it's
Knowing self isn't easy for
not.
most.
Yeah, but you listen, but you say if people live that way, but that doesn't that's still a hurt part of them. They think that's what they want. You know what I mean? It's not really. It's you've been living that way so long. A lot of people don't know how to come out of things. Yes, we need time to heal and develop a higher level
Of
of
emotional
emotional
intelligence.
intelligence.
That is
Yes,
true.
yes, yes,
That
yes,
is
yes.
true.
That is so true. And so when we speak upon instant, like I said, Instagram, you go on Instagram, you put a picture up, and you looking for the likes because you want somebody to like. Hey there, Walter. How you doing?
Welcome to Real Life Topics, Walter. Hey.
Yeah, but Instagram, you got these women on here or men or whoever, and because you want likes, you want to be validated instantly. You know what I mean? You go on there and you do all kinds of foolishness, like the old lady we was talking about earlier, just to get views and likes and get a couple quick dollars. You are lowering your self worth.
Right, getting on that dang on TV screen butt naked. Go on, girl. Hey, it's instant gratification. She say she make money off of it, so you know.
Yeah, but money ain't everything, especially when you losing your dignity.
Yes. Our topic is
It's
instant gratification, Walter. Most
the
people want
insanity,
instant gratification.
the insanity of
The
instant gratification. It's
insanity of
insane.
instant gratification. That's the topic. The
Listen,
insanity.
stat says the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
Yeah.
So what is the object of your insanity? What things do you do over? Do you are you the type of person that get a check and say you want to buy a house and you want to do things, but then you go spend it all on clothes or you know what I mean, try to keep up with the Joneses and because you want instant gratification of what somebody else thinks about you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's so many different levels to the instant gratification. Those endorphins get the popping off, and it's a feel good moment. We don't want just moments. We want longevity. We want lifetime of abundance of
Because
these
I'm sure
things.
most of us
So,
then had moments, plenty of them. You
yeah,
know, so, you know, like when is the moment, the instant gratification and not coming up with some type of future longevity? When is that going to occur? You know, a
you
future
also even
benefit.
this even in relationships, you can't say you want something, but then you're doing the same thing over and over again. You're doing the same thing you did in the last relationship. You haven't learned from your mistake, but then you want to hop in another one and do the same thing, but then you keep saying it's them, it's not
Yep.
you.
Yep. Me and my sister was just talking about this. Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Instant
because
gratification
it's real. It's real. What is the object of your
what
insanity?
is the
Where is your
object?
instant gratification? What? No, I said, what is the object of your like whoever? What is the object of your insanity? What is the thing that is you are being insane about? You know what I mean? Like I said,
Insane on a lot of things, and that's just the way we operate, period. You know, and that's just with relationships, parenting. A lot of us
I'm
want
just gonna
instant gratification with the
yes.
parenting thing. You know, it's like you want the kid to go by the rules and do the things, but you're not leading by example even when you do that. You're not leading by example but you want that instant gratification. You want that kid to graduate from 8th grade. You want that kid to do high school, but stay drug free, stay and stop doing all these extra things. You want that instant gratification from that child, but you ain't. You ain't just right. It's just ridiculous. So it's instant gratification, I think, in all subjects. Like I said, as a
Yeah, in all
parent.
aspects. Like yeah, like even as a parent, you have to be patient with your children. They're new in this life. They're just learning. So you may tell your child to do something, and you get frustrated with them because they're not instantly doing what you're telling them to do. But you have to also understand and learn it. You have to be consistent in what you're doing. You can't tell your child to do something, then you're not doing it because they're learning from you.
Yeah.
Your bills I do and go out and post.
You have the new iPhone.
Yeah, that's crazy. Instant gratification. Or go on a trip and ain't paid none of your bills, and then come back. Now you talking about your rent. You ain't paid your rent.
Man,
Now
I
you
know a
gotta.
few people like that. Go out of town and come back and be needing some money for their bills. I know of a person came back and they gas was cut off when they got back from out of town. But you
You
wanted
want to
that instant
call me?
gratification for that moment while you out of town.
She want to call me and say, I need your dollars. I don't think so. You won't get that instant gratification on my end. I saw you go out of town. I know exactly what you did. Now, if you honestly, you know something, because people go through things. So I'm more than willing to help. But if I not know you, baby, no, I'm sorry. You gonna no. Like I said, instant gratification is like a disease.
It is a
It's like a
disease. It is
disease.
a disease. You heard my little saying on there. When I first looked up instant gratification for a song, that was the first thing that popped up. Instant gratification is a disease. That was the first thing that
I
popped
didn't even
up
know
when I
that.
put it
I
in
didn't know
there. Put
that.
it in the search bar.
Look, I did not know that.
Yes,
Did not
as
know
soon as I
that.
put it in the search bar, that came up. So I just threw it on the page. Yes. It said instant
Did not know that.
gratification is a
I didn't see that.
disease.
I did not see that.
Oh
I did
wow.
not know that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I did not see that.
Oh wow.
It's the truth, though.
Yep, it is the
It's the
truth.
truth.
Instant gratification.
Instant gratification is, like I said, even with this Facebook, you get on here, you ain't got yourself together. You on here all day trying to get the dollars. You're lying to folks. You're degrading yourself. You belittling others just to get instant gratification. That is
Yeah,
sickening.
that's sickening. Yeah, that's sickening.
Like I said, give yourself time to go through the process. Everything in life takes process.
Right. Everybody, it's just insanity. It's just irrational thinking. It's just ridiculous. It's just so irrational to just even keep operating on instant gratification and not having a longevity future benefit. Everybody just it's like living for today and not tomorrow.
Yeah, but you know what? I've noticed even with myself and certain things that I did. I'm gonna say the object of my insanity is being more patient with myself and not conforming. Because you want something real bad, and instead of you waiting to being patient, you conform because you feel like, well, compromising. I don't compromise, and I'm just gonna say, well, you know what? It may work out if I do it like this.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I'm not compromising. I'm keeping my boundaries because I understand that everything has a process. And if the right person is willing, they're gonna go through that process with you. And if not, let them 5, 10 years later still be in that same object of their insanity where they're doing the same thing over and over again and getting the same results.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I am creating boundaries and not conforming or compromising what I know to be right. Because a lot of us do it because you want something instant. You think, oh, okay, shit. Well, you know what? I'm going ahead and do that PPP loan.
Okay,
I'm
that instant gratification, boy. They was getting them PPPs, boy. What else was they was getting? They was playing on the unemployment office and everything, getting that unemployment check and gone. COVID was instant gratification. People.
What's that stuff? Listen, what's that stuff out the Ozempic? The weight loss pill.
Oh, okay. Ozempic. I didn't know that was the name of it. Sound familiar? Yeah. Instant
That weight
gratification.
loss.
You got to lose that weight now, baby. BBLs is definitely instant. You want that gratification. You want that big butt. You to put yourself in a whole hole trying to pump up the booty. You know.
People are dying due to instant
That's
gratification.
insane.
You don't even like yourself.
That's insane. It's sick. Insanity just means sick. Period. It's just insane.
Instead of because you can work out and get that, you can work out and get those same results. It's the truth. Those same results you can get it if you work out, but you want the instant gratification.
Don't get them breasts done and everything. Don't get that butt done, instant gratification.
Love yourself. Love yourself. If you love yourself, you don't have to worry about those things. It's a process, though. Loving yourself sometimes take a process because we have been hurt. We have been through certain traumas. I got a friend. I was talking to them the other day, and they were saying how they were the ugly duckling, and they finally grow into themselves, but they still have those traumas from when they were younger, and people talked about them, and they still carry that with them, though they don't look the same. They have grown into themselves. They don't even know how to receive love. They're not receptive because of that. It takes time to love yourself. It's okay, but you would get that, and then that's why a lot of people who get the plastic surgery, they going back and doing this, and they going back and doing that because you thought that if you got this done, some motherfuckers could not get it no matter how they work out. That's not true.
You can work out. They got the YouTube things where you can bump your buns up.
You do
I've
know,
been even researching it. Get a big booty and stuff. They say Kim K got a professional one, to lift it up.
That's what Black China did. She got all her stuff out her body, and then she worked out to make sure everything was still set up and muscles and all. It can work.
Yeah, it can work.
Okay.
You can lose that weight and get that stuff up. You ain't got to be doing all that. You can gain weight. You don't have to take pills. You can just be eating a little bit more. And it doesn't have to be instant gratification by letting them people cut on you or shoot you up with some whatever the hell they call them things.
Listen, it's all trends and fads anyway. In a couple more years, all this stuff gonna be outdated and out of season and not in trending no more. Then you ain't hear the girl say natural bodies is in now. It's in now. So now what y'all gonna do? Go get the booty stuff out.
That's what they've been doing. They've been getting that booty stuff right on out. They instant gratificated and got all that stuff in their body. Now everybody getting rid of that stuff. That stuff making you sickly and all that stuff. But you just want that instant look with that nice ass and them nice titties, and your ass is grass. Your ass
is trending.
Grass. You surviving in the moment. It's only for the moment. That's what instant gratification means. It's only for the moment. What about tomorrow? When that shit started inflating like a balloon and all that old stuff. Like, you only doing things for the moment. A lot of us are just doing things for the moment.
Yes.
It's no future benefit. When is it going to be a future benefit?
Even with the way we're eating, you microwaving your food every day instead of you actually taking the time to learn how to cook something, or you know what I mean? You going to get all this fast food, you want to get all this processed stuff, and it's killing you slowly. You want instant gratification instead of making a meal.
Life topics, Alfred. He said those hard ass titties. Yeah, them titties do be looking like they hard though. I'm trying to figure out how did they even get into that, because it don't even look like it's massageable. I'm just saying, you about right, child. I'm just saying.
And let's not talk about the women, because the men out there getting they extends and
I don't think that's a hot commodity. I don't think that's a hot commodity for the men. What was the real life topic, Miss Buns?
And the forehead. They getting the hairline pulled down.
Now they do be getting that spray and stuff. They want that instant gratification. The spray and the line.
It is not a spray. They go get a surgery and get their hairline pulled down. Akon, Nicki Minaj, the boy that he used to date. It's a couple of them.
That's Alfred saying, "Hey, homegirls."
Hey, Alfred, but no, they cut the hairline and they pull it down over their eyebrows like a cap, so that the hairline ain't receding no more. It's the same thing.
Well, it's gratification. It's instant form. It's straight instant. But I do think. And I'm not trying to go with men's versus women, but I do think women's be up with that fake stuff more than men. I've never heard a man doing a pump, making his bump, the other side bigger and all.
That's the Drake. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. And we don't know, because men are more discreet with theirs. Women is more forth-putting for women to say, because they want to flaunt it and stuff like that. But remember, LL Cool J was supposed to be the first one to get the nose job. Michael Jackson.
Oh, right. They definitely want instant gratification for that. They definitely do. I mean, I know it does exist. A lot of people get surgery and be wanting their nose shaved down. Baby, when real life topics become a millionaire in the next 6 months, you won't catch us doing that. I will have the baddest makeup artist, though. That's about it. I mean, I ain't looking for no titties and no ass. I ain't looking for no titties and no
As a matter
ass.
of
So
fact,
when real life
I
topics become
love me.
millionaires, because we will be.
I love me. The only thing I'm gonna have is a nice personal trainer to keep these bones moving and going and jumping around and eating good. It's natural ways to do everything that you want. It may take a
Yeah.
process.
That's why people go
It
with
may
the
take a
instant way, because it's quicker. It's an instant gratification instead of benefiting and, like you say, taking that process for longevity, for the
but then
future.
look at the look him. Look at the longevity of it. When you do it, you steady gotta go back. They be talking about them girls with the BBL lines. Hold on, my light done went out. They be talking about the girls who had the multiple BBLs, body all cut up and stitched up, and you can tell.
Mexicans out here blowing their joints up. Blowing who joints up? I
What you talking
love.
about?
Right.
What you talking
Mexicans
about?
out here blowing their joints up. I don't know if you're talking about the Mexicans blowing themselves up on the
Remember the lip?
BBL side or what.
Well, I mean, they all over. He like everywhere. Hips, their face, cheeks.
Oh, right.
They doing it
Blowing their
all.
face up, blowing they lips up and all that stuff. Yeah, they do. They do. All they ass do. Shit. It's a
Yeah,
lot. It's starting
but I'm
to
just
become
saying.
a hot commodity to just be instant. You want instant lips. You want like that's crazy. That
Yeah, but
stuff
then you're not
crazy to me. I
doing
ain't
no work,
doing
so
that.
that's why
Like I
your
said.
leg don't match nothing. Your leg don't match your booty. You ain't got no muscle behind it. So now you got to continue to go back and get surgery and hope that you don't die on the table. Now you're addicted to plastic surgery.
Oh, because you want that
Like
instant
no,
look. And it take a process.
and it's
Get you
horrible.
a makeup
It look
artist to call it a
horrible.
day.
It look horrible.
Yeah, it
It
look
don't look
horrible.
good.
Especially when they get to shooting the cheeks up and doing all that old stuff.
It's horrible.
They want to
It's all horrible.
pump up the
Anything
lips
that is
and
instant,
all this old stuff. Uh-uh.
you have to have patience.
Yes, you do.
Natural is the best policy.
It's
Yes, it is.
it's just
And
to
don't get
have
me
an
wrong, because
immediate
listen,
pleasure. Everybody doing it just to
there's
have
some
it.
people out here.
Natural is the best policy. Yes, it is,
Yes,
Alfred.
yes. And there's some people out here who have maybe medical conditions where they have to get certain things done, and okay,
Yeah, because
cool.
they said that
Like
about Tiny, T.I. wife, because she look a mess to me. But they were saying that she had a stroke, so it kind of messed up a side of her face.
yeah,
So, that's why she kind of been doing the most with her whole face, because she had a stroke and it paralyzed or whatever. But she look a mess too. I'm just gonna keep it real. That's my girl.
but
But you look a mess
you rather
too.
you rather you rather not let the stroke show, okay? Because I mean, of course, I'm not in those shoes, so I can't say that. But what does that look
Right.
better?
She did pumped up the cheek. She got the eye surgery. Now people want their eye color. Ain't
That's
it's just ridiculous.
bleaching the skin. That's all. That's over there and overseas. They bleach their skin so you can see through it. You get melanoma cancer from that,
But they want that instant
and they do it
gratification.
to look like somebody else, to not be yourself. Cardi B said that she's a 10, okay, and she said that men would rather have sevens and eights and not a 10 because it's for whatever reason, and she was appalled by that. But my question is, who told you was a 10?
Right. You were 10 after the surgery, and then you starting to look like Michael Jackson. She really is. Cardi B is starting to look like unrecognizable. You're starting to look unrecognizable. You can see it all in your face, hunty. Changing your identity. Yep.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
don't
Changing.
love yourself. You get online, and people say, "Oh, your nose hook." Oh, you don't even know. Half the people don't even like themselves. Why they judging you? Most of the people who talk about you don't like themselves. Most of these people talk about you. You got no insecurity or insecure about themselves. So I mean, why does it matter what somebody? Love yourself. Love who you are. Look in the mirror and be happy with who you are. And a lot of people may say, "Oh, that's easier said than done because you look like this, you look like that." Listen, honey, it is what it is. God made you a way, and that's what makes us unique. Our differences in our looks.
She a what?
She's a
Say
what?
who?
A 10. That's what she said. She was talking about herself, and she said men nowadays don't want a 10 because she's a 10. because they're
No, men nowadays
the
don't want a 10 because she's a 10 and the 7 and 8 is what they want. No, they might just want something pure and real, baby.
no, she said because the 7 and 8s will compete for their love. Like I guess their self esteem is lower, so they'll do more to get the man versus a 10.
Baby. All I
Who
know
told
is
you
when we
you
gonna
10
stop looking
though?
for instant gratification. That's what I want to know. When is the instant gratification gonna go? Is it insanity or what? What is your
It
object of
is.
insanity? What is your object of
What is your?
insanity?
What is?
When
What
are
is
we
yours?
gonna stop this instant gratification and come up with something for benefit for the future? Not just today.
For me, I am like I said, not crossing my boundaries. I am not compromising. You know what I mean? The things that I know that I need to do in order for me to succeed. I'm not budging on it for nobody, no way, shape, form, or fashion. Because that was the object of my insanity.
He said, I hate her voice from Love and Hip Hop. Yeah, she was a mess. Her voice is a mess.
But she was realer then. It was like she was a little bit more down to earth,
Yeah,
Cardi B then.
yeah,
I
she
liked
was.
her then. I liked her then. Now, like girl, you
Too
done been
fake and
you done
phony, and
been
then them
making
buns that be sitting on top of their legs. It's tripping me out. It don't
diaper,
even
the
out, but I ain't finna
diaper,
keep going now. Huh?
the diaper,
Yeah,
the diaper, the diaper.
what's wrong with them? I'm trying to figure out what's making them think that look good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a little bitty petite person. I do sometimes wish I was a little thicker, but I just go eat some bread or something.
That thing gonna get your person trying to do a little couple of squats. I promise you. You have you
Well,
some
I
buns.
googled it. I googled it because do want to bump it up. But
I don't just see myself
the
going to like go
surgery. Who
shave
does that and get
or
themselves cut
or, or
open?
remove or remove a rib to make the waist cave the
Even
cave
the
look
even
way.
the tummy tucks, they doing that and stuff too. Why? You can't just do no sit ups and you instantly want this stuff done where you can't put the work in to get it done. You go up there and let them people cut on you and suck out the fat from the side to put in your stomach or however they do that because they even do that with the BBL. Some of them get the fat
That's
out.
what it is. The fat transfer. That's what a BBL is a fat
Yeah,
transfer.
yeah. On some of them don't get the fat transfer. They just get it pumped on up.
Yeah, but that's not a BBL.
Oh, okay. So a
Right.
BBL, they do get the fat. Okay. She did too much. Plus, where's the idol for the young teen females?
Exactly. What do they have to look up to? And listen, first of all, you ain't even fully developed. They going to get these surgeries 18, 19, 20 years old. You're not even fully developed into what your body gonna be like. That's what she was saying. I need to go get some of this stuff removed because as I'm getting older, my body is filling out like it should. So now I do got a little bit more courage and stuff about
Right.
myself. They don't want to go through the process.
No, they want that instant gratification. That's a
Instant
part of being instant.
gratification.
I need it now. I ain't gonna put no work in or do this process to get up every day and lose my
Scamming,
weight and jog and do
scamming,
this. No.
scamming. Instant gratification.
Instant gratification. Just want to be
You
in.
rather you go to jail. You rather put your life in jeopardy. You maybe go to jail just for some dollars for instant gratification. Why? Motherfuckers is out here spending $1,100, $1,200 on a pair of shoes for instant gratification. You walk on the ground. You walk on the ground. That like I
Well,
just I
well,
mean to
people be
each
getting
own.
them iPhones too. I think that's kind of ludicrous, but maybe it's just because I'm not an iPhone fan, because I can buy one if I wanted to, but I think it's stupid. I really
It
do.
is.
Niggas walking
It is. And
around
like
with
I said,
iPhones and
it's,
ain't even paying their bills. Like, what?
it's a lot of stuff you ain't doing, and they got a pot to piss in or wanted to throw out of. How are you buying a $500 pair of shoes and you ain't got nowhere to live?
It's crazy because you got to keep that BBL up or it's going to be a flat tire. Oh, I ain't know
Or
that. They got to keep going back,
or
getting it pumped up
it
too.
droop, it droop, it'll hang. It ain't your body.
No.
You're not working out. So if you're not working out, because a lot of people when they get the BBL, they will work out to try to get the actual shape of it. Because the fat gonna leave and all that. But a lot of people not doing no working out. So the booty, you gotta think that's weight. Your skin gonna stretch. You gotta get that thing back lifted up.
Oh no. Y'all mean to tell me y'all doing all this for instant gratification and not thinking about the future? This is crazy.
Have y'all seen Nene Links?
I seen her the other day on the podcast. She's starting to look unrecognizable. Why she doing that? She was cute. But real life topics gonna show y'all how you do it when you got millions to spend. Okay, we gonna show you
Girl,
how you do it because I don't want nothing but a makeup artist. I'm good on that
I'ma
thing else.
still
I
be
don't even
shopping
want to
at
be
Walmart.
thick. I just stay skinny.
I'ma still be shopping at Walmart.
Now I'm gonna upgrade to Target now.
Whatever. I'm just saying. Girl, whatever. Target, Walmart, I'ma still be shopping.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't
A
go
lot
get your
of these
nose
celebrities
shaved
that got
down and
glitter.
all that old extra stuff. Just baby. Oh, shave, get the titties, the ass. I mean, like Alfred said, your identity is gone. You got to work out. It don't belong there. It was put there.
Right. You gotta work out. He's still talking about them people.
Yeah, yeah. Because that stuff, and then I'm trying to figure out the dudes that be dating these people. They don't be telling the people like, man, I ain't feeling that up. They be getting up with them and stuff. I wouldn't even
The
want no fake
narrative
butt,
that is
but
pushed.
okay.
It's the narrative that is pushed in the rap culture. It's a certain look that
Yeah.
those they want the
Yeah,
woman
but
with
I mean,
the.
when I get in the bed with you, nothing is real. Like Deshaun said, them titties be hard and the ass be hard and like it's a balloon and that where's the satisfaction at?
So with that being said, what is your personality
Right.
like though?
Right.
Where's
It don't matter because
your
they want their
mind?
instant gratification of the way they look. It doesn't matter about the rest of that
Remember when
stuff.
Nicki Minaj first had her butt shots and she would sit down and you could see like the lip. She was sitting on top. It was like a cushion. It
Who
looked
was
horrible.
that?
Nicki Minaj. She was the first one to
One of the
kind of.
first ones that we was paying attention to.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
she got it real big. She was the first one to kind of go out of. And when she would sit down, it looked like she was sitting on something.
Right,
Like
because
you know how you
it
sit down.
made it flat. It made it flat. To each his own. Yeah. Yeah. I tell you the truth on that one. To each
It's
his
still
own.
instant gratification. Because a lot of the times you get it and you're not happy. A lot of them be unhappy with that look after so
Yeah,
long.
they do, because
Because it's
majority of them go back
complications that
years
come with
later.
it.
Kate Michelle, go back years later and get that stuff right back up out of them. Black
Okay, Michelle had a
China,
whole show
Black
about it.
China, yeah, they last a couple of years with that stuff for that instant gratification. And by next year, a couple of years later, they be like, why did I even do this? Because it started
And
to
some of them
become
don't even
unhealthy and
make it out.
everything.
And some of them don't even make it out of the surgery. Some of them don't even.
DC
They're not here
Young
no more.
Fly, baby mama. And she done went in there several times. You steady letting them people cut on your face and stuff. What's wrong with y'all?
And they don't even care about you because some of the times you go back too soon and you're supposed to wait. That's why a lot of them be dead too
Right, because
because
her baby
it's
was 6 months.
they,
She didn't even have no business up in there getting that surgery. DCL flight, she had just had a baby. So they were supposed to tell her, girl, come back when that baby turned 1. And they sat there and didn't even say nothing and killed that girl. Baby. Instant
ain't that what
gratification.
happened?
This,
Ain't that happened with Donda?
that's what happened with Donda. And that's what happened with Donda. I want to be like Donda when I grow up. May she rest in peace. But that's what happened to Donda. She went in there and got that surgery, and then she
Even the
left.
late listen,
Then she fucking left up out of there. That's what killed her. Cause she didn't want nobody to know she was Kanye West mama in there getting the tummy tuck. And so she left out of the she had the surgery and didn't even stay in the hospital room a day. She had a sister that was a nurse. So she thought the sister that was a nurse could take care of her once she made it home. She's basically snuck out the hospital. Right after she got the surgery, she ain't last a day. She went home and dad. If she would have stayed in the hospital, she probably still would have been here because they would have probably been able to catch it. But she was so busy not wanting nobody to know, the paparazzis and everybody know that Kanye West mama was in there getting a tummy tuck. She carried her ass home and dad at the crib. Didn't even stay in the hospital a day because she was trying to run from the paparazzis. And it killed her. All because she wanted the guy. And she didn't have to do that. She was too old for that. The doctor should have even told her that. They be wanting that money so much, that instant gratification, even on the doctor's side. that they let Donda come up in there and did that to her. They knew that
So they
lady
don't. You're a
was too old for that
dollar.
shit.
You're a dollar amount. You're not a
Man,
human being.
listen,
Your
all the
body.
doctor crap to look for competition is crazy work.
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know, Donda did the same thing. Did got that tummy tuck and that surgery.
And it's only because you seen somebody else with it. You weren't even thinking about doing that. That was not a thought process to you.
No, it
You saw somebody
wasn't.
else doing it, and it's like, dang, they getting all the attention. That look good on her. I want that. Let me go
And
get
she
that.
really could have just went to the gym and got some of that weight off. But no, she wanted that instant gratification, and it was the death for her. All because it's
Even the lace
instant.
front, listen, even the lace front girlies who ain't got no edges. Put your motherfucking lace fronts on, okay? And every this you get your hairline back here, okay? It's
The
gone.
baby
It's
hairs
up.
is what gets me. I can't do the baby
It,
hairs. I just can't. That gets me. It's just too much. It's too much. It comes down like this, and then y'all want to do like I got some baby hair, but it's mine right here.
Girl, that's
But
not a
I'm not
baby hair
doing all
though.
that.
That's not
And then with
that's
the
a sideburn.
wig hair and
That's a sideburn. Everybody got a set. That's a sideburn. You know that
right.
the
Well, I'm
little
just saying I
area.
got a little, and that's but it's mine, and I told today I ain't using the weed, and then it's gonna come down right here, and it's too much, guys. Stop being so instant. Everybody needs to stop being so instant. Instant
But you're doing it.
gratification will get us nowhere.
Babies look worse. They done took the edges to a whole new level.
Yeah, they did.
That's not them. It's not baby hair. Them adult hair. They not about them baby. They come all the way down here over your eyebrow.
They
You
even
didn't
took the
perm them.
eyelashes to another level. I'm telling you, sometimes when I be going to get my eyelashes done, you know what I have to say to the people when I go in there, the Chineses? I say, do you know Snuffleupagus off Sesame Street? They say, yeah, yeah. I say, I don't want to look like that. Do not throw them Snuffleupaguses on me. I need a
I
natural
just
look.
tell them. I just tell them. That's what I say. I just tell them a
Yeah,
natural look. I want mine to be
I
full,
give them an
full but
example. You
natural.
ever seen
Full,
Snuffleupagus?
full
Don't do me like
but
that.
natural.
I don't want snuffy. I don't want nobody saying hey to me. And I don't want to say hey to nobody. I don't want
Looking
a
like a Muppet.
Snuffleupagus
It's a
look.
Muppet. It's the Muppet. You know, all the Muppets got them big eyelashes. It's the Muppet baby
Right.
look.
Yeah, but no, Snuffleupagus, the elephant, his hung. His was the biggest ones. His drooped
Yeah, but
all the way
if
down.
you pay attention to all the girl like characters and the Muppets, they all have
Right.
those
They do
big
because Miss Piggy had some eyelashes and stuff too, but they wasn't as long as Snuffy's.
snuffies.
Those are weave baby hairs. Yeah. Right. And they be going in with it. They really be using the weave baby hair.
Back in the day when we used to wear our little, it was to make it look natural and enhance your natural beauty. Just an enhancement, not to make you look like a totally different person.
They out here
They
bad.
want to,
They out here
and it's against
bad Snuffleupagus in them. I'm
they
trying to
perming
tell you.
they perming them hairs, cutting them down and swooping them all over their forehead.
And then you can see like the gel when they like do it, the gel be like flatted down on that. Man, stop, y'all. Please. Please stop. Is this a part of instant gratification too? You instantly want some baby hairs. Like,
You want to be like everybody else.
yeah,
You want to be like everybody else. You
yeah.
you want to say I did. I mean, and don't get me wrong, because in our generation we had our trends and fads, but I think we were way more unique.
Yeah,
We
like the
were
other
way
day
more
when we had
unique.
seen somebody, I forgot who we seen online, and the people's had their pants up. Remember, we used to wear the pants at not the ankle, but we used to wear them up. And I can't believe people still doing that right now today. But we had
That was
some stuff.
part of the era, though. That was a part of the era. How they stay stuck even when you sweat Gorilla Glue. That's what happened with Jessica. Tessica did Gorilla Glue, and that hair didn't come up. Look, Instagram couldn't find no gel to make herself cute, and she put that damn that Gorilla
I
Glue on
truly
her hair.
think that girl did that for attention because she wasn't that dumb. I hope she wasn't that dumb. I hope she did it for the money or something, because that girl had to go get put to sleep and get into surgery and everything to get that stuff out her head. That was
You laughing, but
ridiculous.
somebody really did that. You laughing, but somebody really did put the gorilla glue on there. They really did
Right,
that.
right. That might have been what he was referring to.
But yeah, I'm just, like back to the subject at hand though. Instant gratification will have you long suffering, okay? It will have you easy coming and easy going. There will be no longevity in the positive direction. We are looking for longevity in the positive directions in our finances. What is the object of your insanity? What are the things that you are doing that you need to fix? That you need to take a look and take a step back, because sometimes you need to reevaluate your life and yourself and the things that you are doing and find out what is it, what issues that you have that are making you do things instantaneously instead of going through the process. Because like I said, anything worth having is worth waiting for. Patience is a virtue. You have to wait. You have to go through the process. Just like a baby, it takes 9 months for that baby to grow in order for it to come out with all 10 fingers and all 10 toes. It must go through the process. And don't get me wrong, because sometimes that happens and it may not be, but the likelihood of it turning out the right way is more so on the end of turning out the right way than not. Because you have instances where you wait and things, you know what I mean, and things still go wrong.
Yeah.
But like I said, the likelihood of it turning out in your
It's
favor
instant.
is no. The like if you go through the process, the likelihood of it turning out in your favor is more on a higher scale of turning out in your favor than not if you're doing the process. Because sometimes you do go through the process and it may not work out. Sometimes you do things instantaneously and it works out. But the likelihood of you doing something instant and it not working out in your favor is more on the higher scale when you do it instant versus having the process and waiting and it coming out in your favor. The process, like I said, waiting. Because that's why these sayings go, anything worth having is worth waiting for. So, like I said, there are instances where you may wait and it may not happen for you, and there are instances where you do it instant and it will happen for you. But the likelihood of you taking your time and it working out for you is better when you take your time
Mm-hmm.
versus doing it
Yeah,
instantaneously.
because instantaneously is just a need to survive just for the moment. And we surviving for moments instead of longevity. And so that's where the
Mm-hmm.
instant gratification comes in at. We need to stop doing that. It's too instant, and then we wasting a lot of time when we operating off instant gratification. It's a lot of time being
Yeah,
wasted. And by it being 2025, I think it's important that we stop being instant with the way we're thinking, the way we operate, and the way we waking up, and just looking for the moment instead of
because people
the
want to do
future.
things the same way. Instead of doing the process, it's a process that you're supposed to go through. But instead of you going through the process, you're gonna do it this way and see how it work out. But it's not gonna work out. Why am I doing this?
Right.
Why are you doing
Wasting your
that? That doesn't make
time,
sense.
instant gratification, giving your body to the peoples just for that instant moment, and ain't nothing coming after that. And that goes for men and women. Men, you be giving your body away to the woman too. On the instant gratification side. Like men need
Yeah,
to.
but I, I think we have more to lose on that aspect than they do because I don't know that men, they don't really mind sticking their shit in something and waiting to see what's happening. Women, you letting you have a hole and you letting
But
somebody
they
go in
still
there
also
and
need to respect their body and do the
yeah,
same type of concept that
discipline,
a woman does
discipline,
too. Like
discipline,
respect yourself. Why would you want to do
discipline,
that? When you be doing that and sticking your
discipline.
thing in anything, that brings spirits and mixtures on souls and all type of stuff. Everybody just want that instant
Diseases,
pleasure. And come on
diseases.
now, what is tomorrow gonna bring? Like
Yeah,
what?
but listen, a lot of people will say, "Well, I don't like starting over." If you don't like starting over, well, stop doing the stuff that you got to do to start over. Take your time. Take your time. Take the time to get to know that person and find out if you like them or not. Because once the thrill is gone,
When the
what are you
thrill is
going to
gone,
do?
like BB King, your ass gonna be sitting there looking dumb. That instant, all because you wanted that instant moment. You wanted that instant moment, and baby, it didn't last a moment.
Yeah,
But for that
but
pleasurement moment.
instant gratification. We said
Exactly. It's a
exactly. It's
two-street life. We live man, women, left, right, good, bad. It's the truth, right? I get what you're saying, Alfred. Welcome to Real Life Topics, Miss Chocolate Drop.
all right. right now. Hey there, girl.
Yes. But
Yeah,
yeah.
but listen, instant gratification, it gets you all the wrong shit. You can get a disease from instant gratification. You know what I'm saying? You can run around, get into a crazy person with instant gratification. You at the club and y'all getting drunk and you like, well, let me take her home and see. And then you get her home and then she don't want to leave or she kill you or the man come to your house and it's because you want instant gratification.
Yeah.
No. You need to take your discernment. Wait, hey, hold on. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna wait.
Okay. What
I'm wait.
benefit
What's for
are you
me?
gonna have? What benefit? What future benefit? Everybody wants that
None.
immediately feeling pleasure. They just want it. It's for the immediate. But it's insane. How much time we got left? It's just insane.
Hold on, I'm looking right now because I gotta get back to work.
She said, hey, y'all, what happened to 7 o'clock? Well, 7-ish is what we're putting on the brochures now. 7-ish. Yeah, 7:30, almost 8,
We did start at 7-ish. We started like 7:30
Yeah, it was like
something. 7:40.
7:35. It was like
I mean, but
7:35.
if you tune in to the regular this is what we do every week. We never start
Right.
at 7
This is
o'clock.
real life, guys. And real life is Black people always late for something. So we just doing our real life thing because that's what Black folks do. That's what Black folks do. Always late for something.
If y'all tune in, like, subscribe, and share, we can start making a check so that we can be on time. Then we ain't got this will be our job. We gonna be here on time for a job. I'm just saying.
Always late for the cookouts too. Surely.
Hey, so what you mean? So how you gonna judge us? You want instant gratification, huh?
Instant gratification. That goes an example of instant gratification. Wants the real life topics to be on time. Okay.
Tell them Black folk that we
Instant
did say 7.
gratification, the
Listen,
tendency to
family,
choose immediate
we
pleasures.
put 7-ish. We put 7-ish on the thing, Sammy. On our what's it called, girl? What we put? We put 7-ish on there.
She said, right, I was here at 7. Tell them Black folks 7-ish. Right, I was here at 7.
7-ish. That's what's on our flyer. 7-ish is on our flyer.
And matter of fact, we'll make it 7:30-ish for you guys next time.
You what your receipt said, Yogi? I don't believe you.
She wasn't even on here no 7.
I don't believe you, ma'am. I don't believe you.
She wasn't on here at 7. She just clicked on. She just got on here. He said, that's right, 7-ish. That's why I said I'm going to even make it 7:30-ish. And that goes the signature for real life topics.
7-8-ish.
Okay, let's make it even better because sometimes it do be like 20 minutes, 15 minutes to 8. We get on before 8 though. So you're right, 7:38-ish. There goes real life topic signature. Yes. Yes.
We should have put on our jacket starting at 7-8-ish.
That's definitely gonna be one of our logos. Because most people they want to go by the time and everything like that. They want that instant gratification. Well, guess what? We're not being instant on the time at all. We're just not. We not.
Myself, I suffer from the instant gratification syndrome. That's why I made a lot of decisions that I made in my life.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. I'm not privy to the instant gratification, but like I said, the object of the insanity is doing the same thing. Oh, I know not to do. I'm not going to keep doing it over and over again. I'm going to learn from my mistake and say, you know what? I see instant gratification and get me nowhere. So now let me go through the process. Let me actually go through the process of sewing the coat and putting it together and measuring it out. And you understand what I'm saying? I'm going through the process because I know that if I stick with the process, it's going to get me somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. You definitely got to have a process because most people want to get what they want so easily, but
stuff don't go your way and you give up on it instead of continue to work towards it. Don't give up because that's instant gratification. It may not work the first time. It's okay. Continue to work to it because what you put your energy towards is what you're going to get out of it. The same thing you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. Okay? So if you want instant gratification, you're going to do it quick and you're going to get, you know what I'm saying? No, we don't want it instantly. We want to wait. I want something that a bond, you can't create a bond instantly. Bonds are built over time.
Definitely, you got to stick with it. Never give up. Yep.
Yeah, this is the truth.
Yeah.
This is the
Instead of
truth.
making it instantly. The people just gotta do better. I don't know. It's 2025, and I think we all just need to wake up on instant gratification and start working on things that'll benefit you for the future. We are not
Mm-hmm.
working on things that benefit us for the future. We all about what's going on right now, what's instant right now, and it's not working out for us. It's not working out for us at all because we're instant with what we're doing. We're quick to do things that's easily done for us, and it's not always the easy route to go. It's just it's most of us do it because it's easy instead of putting the work in or doing the process to have a longevity future. And that's what instant gratification really means to me. You're living for the moment. You're not living for the future.
It is.
And we need
That's
to
another
correct that in our
biggest
lives.
part
We
of
need to
it.
correct that.
It is.
Everybody, whatever's going on right now, I'm getting this money right now. I'm dating this dude that's good to me at the moment. And it's so instant. It's gratified right now. And what about tomorrow?
Yeah, but people need to understand within themselves, like, hey, like I said, I've run across some men that are good men. I'm talking about very potentially that it could work out. But because I say, hey, I want to wait to give you some of this coochie, you say, oh no, I ain't doing that. We grown. I'm cool. That's
Yeah,
my process. I'm gonna
but
wait because I
then
want
you
to get
say
to
you
know.
want to wait for the relationship and you want to see what the relationship comes to, you know, but you ain't waiting on that sex though. You ain't waiting on that sex. You want that
You know,
instantly.
the famous line is, "We ain't kids. We ain't kids. We
No,
ain't
we
nobody
not
no virgins."
kids,
Oh,
so the sexual part doesn't need to be in there as well. Why do that has to override everything when we're dealing with instant gratification? You want that done instantly, but you don't want to put the work in for a relationship or to be together instantly. Make it make
right.
sense. Is
But
it?
intimacy does not always have to go. It doesn't have to always be sexual.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we can spend time with each other because, like I said, I don't want to have sex with you and then find out 5 to 6 months or a year later I don't even like you. What are we doing?
But that's
What
what
are we
people do for that
doing?
moment of that pleasure. You know, everybody do it instantly and then be looking dumb a year or two later. You know,
Right. That's what a whole saying. We ain't kids. Right. Well, you is
that's a
childish. You childish as
whole
hell thinking that
saying. We
way.
ain't kids. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yes. We ain't kids. Well, you are though. Thinking that way, you are a child. That's very childish. That's very immature in your mentality. We need to find. Let's find out
That's a
we're going the same way first.
manipulative statement anyway, because we ain't kids now. We not kids. So let's be grown and do this the right way instead of
That's right.
that way. So that's a
That's right.
manipulative statement anyway. We ain't kids. We ain't kids when it come to being sexual, and we ain't. So what are we doing? Because we're not kids. What are we doing? What are
What
we doing for the
are we
future?
doing? That's right.
So come on now, y'all, with y'all instant gratification sales. Let's stop being instant with that instant oatmeal that I be making, because I be making that instant oatmeal. You need to make it on the stove top, guys. I remember that
Like he said, I
saying
remember that
like
saying like
yesterday. Yep.
yesterday. For real though. That's what let me tell you. And they still seeing it right
They
now
still
today,
saying
Alfred.
it in 2025. Well, you know we grown. Well, you know we grown. We ain't got to what?
What? Now, if you grown, we wouldn't even be having this conversation like that. Just like what they were saying about the submissive thing, like that man was saying, like how men would get in a relationship and tell a woman to submit to them, but he says a real man not gonna tell a woman to submit
The woman will
because
automatically do that anyway,
if
because that's a woman's
you're a real
nature
man,
to do that. That's a
yes,
woman's nature is to submit anyway.
yes, instant hot chocolate, yes,
Instant hot chocolate.
everything
I didn't know you can make
instant.
hot chocolate other than it being instant. Can you? I thought it come in a box and be instantly. You can make hot chocolate.
Yes, you can make it from scratch, and
Oh,
it is quite delicious.
okay. Well, excuse me. See, I was instant on that.
Yeah, definitely make some good ass hot girl with the cocoa powder and you with the milk and stuff. Yes.
Well, instantly I get Nestle quick. I'm sorry, hot cocoa, Nestle quick. I just make it instant.
And you ain't never seen the thing of Hershey's chocolate
Yeah,
powder?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Right.
like
I
making it from scratch.
think even Walgreens sell that. Yeah. The powder. Yeah.
That's like, yeah, the hot
Matter of fact,
cocoa.
my
You break that
coworker,
thing.
she was passing that out for Christmas. Talking about, yep, she sure did. She was passing out cocoa. Yeah, I made it. She put it in her own Ziploc bag and everything, gave it to us for Christmas. I threw that shit in the garbage. That's another story because, you can't trust the peoples. I'm trying not to be racist or prejudiced, but, I don't know what they got going in the powder hot cocoa, so I just threw it away.
Listen, what's that term? Everything that glitters ain't gold.
Right. I'm like, I don't know about this one, Shorty Mac. I don't know. So I'm just gonna throw it away, because you talking about it's instant and it might be the instant death for me.
But
So
see, that's
never mind.
the difference between me and you though, because I would have never took it.
Huh?
I don't want to throw your stuff away, so I ain't gonna take it. I'm like, no, I don't drink hot. I'm cool. I don't want the hot cocoa.
And
I
she gave me a
don't.
card with it and said, "Hey, Stephanie, here goes, I homemade it." And she passed it out to everybody. Merry Christmas. It was a Christmas present. I say, no, baby, I ain't drinking this. I threw that shit right in the garbage. Right. I make it real chocolate with whipping cream. I'm sure you do, chocolate drop. Yes, with the cream, whipped cream in it. Okay. Gone, chocolate drop, whip
Girl,
it up.
girl.
Let me stop.
You say, girl.
Yeah. Yes. Well, yeah, I learned something new today because I definitely didn't know that you can make homemade hot chocolate. I've always known it to already be ready in a box. And
Listen, you can make homemade
yeah,
everything.
you can. You can.
It was homemade
Of
before it was
course
instant.
it was. Of course it was. But I didn't grow up on the instant side. Instant gratification. Instant
Instant
gratification is so
gratification.
hot right now. We didn't even know that a lot of everything was homemade, homegrown. Everything is natural, organic. Y'all start doing it just like we was talking about the chicken wings.
The
Man, they
chicken
blowing
wings.
them chicken wings up.
Instant chicken.
Instant chicken.
Instant
They
chicken.
shooting a shot. The chicken wings ain't even small no more. They so big. All because they shooting that stuff up in there.
They even growing just chicken with just wings. Multiple. You can cut up the chicken. They
We
big as
just
hell. Like,
can't
I
get a
want
homemade relationship. Shaking my head. Man, would you preach, Alfred? Would you preach? Why we can't get the homemade? Where's that? Where is it?
it ain't there. It ain't. It's not that. But listen, that goes with what I said. Standing on business, being consistent, not going outside of your body, your boundaries, and waiting for what you know is for you. Not compromising
Not
because you see
compromising.
something.
Because that's a
You
lot of
see
things that
something,
we all be doing too. We compromise. We'll see something. And
especially
nobody is
women,
perfect. No,
especially women, especially
women
women. We will
women
see that man.
compromise anyway. Women compromise in generally anyway. 80% of
See
women is
that man got
compromising.
what we
Men
want.
be
We will
getting
see
what
that
they
man got
want,
what
but
we
the
want.
woman, they losing their chance we get. We losing, man. We losing it. Because even the man getting the instant gratification because that's what he want anyway. He won't
That's
get
what we
him some
want
and go on about
anyway.
his business. He don't care nothing about your
Listen.
emotions and want to make you happy and nothing like that. They got their gratification. So that's all they
Why
want
you
up out of
think
nigga
why you
anyway.
think they on the corner? Why you think they on the corner telling it? For that man that wants the instant gratification.
Yep.
I don't want I'm finna go pay for my instant gratification. I don't want you, I don't want nothing. I'm gonna go pay.
Yep. Just straight instant. Y'all got to learn how
But
to not
that's what
benefit, but we have to
but
learn
that's
how
what
to not because
separates
I operate off instant gratification as well. I'm more of a
yeah.
compromiser though. I'm always compromising with somebody. That's the insanity of me.
Yeah.
I'll be compromising. I'll be letting people get over, doing stuff for people just
Compromise.
to make them, you it's ridiculous.
Pleasing. People
People
pleasing. People pleasing.
please, and I have an issue with that very bad. I don't even supposed to be doing that stuff and just do it just off to please the other person. Loyalty, trustworthy, honesty should be homemade or learn to be homemade. Yep. 'Cause we ain't even doing that now. Ain't
The
nobody
people want to get in a
loyal. They ain't
relationship.
trustworthy. They
Yeah.
lying. They
Yeah, but not
cheating.
even that though. Listen, not even that though. They want to get in a relationship and they want a perfect person. Nobody is perfect. You're gonna have to work with this person if you want them to be what you want them to be, because y'all learn each other. That's a process. It takes time to learn each other. That's a process. You can't just. It's not instant. That's not instant. And that's why when you lay down, because y'all sexually attracted to
Welcome
each
to real
other,
life
you love
topics, Miss Layla. I'm waiting on you to look
you
out for real
lusting,
life topics, girl. You know what I'm talking about. Nevertheless,
you lusting, you lusting, you're having sex in lust, and then once the thrill is gone, you messed up instead of having it in love. So that way, if stuff do go wrong, you're more willing to work on it because you love this person. You actually have a bond with them. You're bonded with them.
nah, but people move around when that instant gratification don't come in. Once that instant gratification is out the door and you ain't doing instantly what I want to be done, people just move around. And that stuff got to stop being
But that's
instant.
why, listen, but that's why I'm an avid, like I said, I'm not a religious person, but I'm definitely about a relationship with God. Gain you a relationship with God and watch He don't lead you into everything that is truth and
Yep.
spirit. Watch when you want to talk to Him about your mate and pray about that thing, He gonna send you somebody. Go to counseling, work it out. People just walk away. You know, with this person all this time now, y'all just walk away
And a
because
lot
don't
of
know
people
married
don't
each
know that
other.
a lot of turmoil comes in relationships because you don't have God in the situation. You don't have God in the
Yes,
situation. Couples don't even pray together. When
that
you sleep with
part.
that man come over and you sleep with that man, y'all ain't waking up holding hands praying together. That's where the issue is. That's where
That's where the
the
issue lies.
issue is. The home ain't even full of prayer.
It's not.
And
No,
you
there's no
think
love in
that
there.
stuff gonna work. That stuff ain't gonna work off the
Because
strength
hold
of
on.
God not being in the vicinity.
Because what is God?
We overlook too much as men and women. Yeah.
What is God though? God is love.
God is
God is love.
love.
You love a person, you got the love of God. You understand? It's like
It
it go hand in hand.
goes hand in hand. It goes hand in hand. And people don't be
But
praying
that was
together.
the
That's why they
epiphany.
had that little saying, a family that prays together
Pray
stays together.
together,
That's a
stay
true statement. That's
together.
a true
A
statement.
true
That's a
statement.
fact.
It's
That's
a
a fact.
fact.
When you don't got God in that vicinity, all type of stuff. We already at a spiritual warfare as
Yeah, but
family.
that
Our children are suffering. Us as parents are suffering with this spiritual warfare and everything. It has a lot to do with our actions as well. I think our kids are suffering a lot off the strength of us as parents, but that's another subject. We'll come up with a topic with that as well. But it has, I think, my opinion is they going through off the strength of the parents. You
yeah,
know.
because we're not on the same page. Nobody on the same, everybody all over the place. You think this way, that's why you have to pray. If we pray, if we come together and have an understanding, there are certain guidelines, just like a family is like running a business.
Yep.
Okay? There are certain guidelines, there are certain hierarchies, there are certain things and certain rules that we need to abide by so that we are all on the same page so that when something do go wrong, we can go back to the playbook and say, you know what? This is what we're supposed to be doing. Let's get it back together. Let's ask God to help us bring us back. Let's talk about it. Let's love each other. Let's find out what's going on. Because a lot of the times we do not know how to conflict resolve. There is no conflict
No
resolution.
communication skills are off nowadays, and the spiritual warfare is getting started with us. It's already been started, but California, if you're not paying attention, it's in the book of it's in the book of King James book, Revelations. There goes you in a prime example. We got the guy that took the truck and rolled through on New Orleans, and it's just the beginning. And then
And the
last
kids
but not least,
though too.
number
The kids
one,
though too.
in the next
It talks about
couple
how to
days,
keep.
Trump will be president, and we need to wake up on that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He getting ready to help up the racism a little bit and help the white folks think they own something again and all this old extra stuff. And it's just a spiritual warfare. It's just a spiritual warfare for us all.
Yeah, but listen, when people don't do what they're supposed to do, God has a way of making them come together. So if you're gonna do it by choice or by force, and if you do it by force, most of the things that you are forced to do, it don't never feel good.
No, it's not. All because you didn't make that right decision in the first place. All
You're
because you didn't
ignoring,
make
you're
that right
ignoring,
decision in the
you're
first place.
slipping under the
Sweep it
rug
on
and
under
trying
the
to pat.
rug and keep it on moving. And baby, you gonna have to go back up right up under that rug and pull that stuff right back from up under there and clean up under that rug anyway. You're gonna have to clean up under that rug anyway. So
I got, I got to get back to it,
I was
friend.
just getting ready to say, so that was our subject. Our topic for today, instant gratification. It's just something for us all to think about, to just stop being instant with everything that we do and stop operating off today instead of not thinking about tomorrow. We need to stop it. We need to not think about tomorrow. We need to stop surviving in the moment and think about the future. Longevity is how we should be doing, not just for the moment, because one moment we'll be right here and the next moment we'll be over there. Let's stop operating off instant gratification, guys. Let's just stop. It's 2025 and we need to just do better on being instant. Everything that instant ain't good, as we were saying before. Even when it comes to food, that instant stuff ain't nothing. We need homemade. So let's just get with it, guys. And we're going to end this segment a little bit earlier today. Thank you for tuning in for Real Life Topics. Like, share, follow. I said like, share, follow Real Life Topics, and we'll catch y'all next Thursday at 7:30, 8-ish. 7:30,
That's right.
8-ish. We put an ISH on the end. Real Life Topics will be here at 7 p.m. next Thursday. Catch us then. You guys have a nice evening, and let's work on not being instant. Let's work on having longevity instead of instant.
Abundance, an abundance of love, blessings, and peace, and prosperity, and abundance. And let's go through the processes of doing those things and not being instant. Go through the process. Take the time. Have patience, because it is a virtue. That's why they say patience is a virtue. Work on the object of your insanity. Take a look at yourself within and take a step back. Reevaluate. Love yourself and move forward.
That's right. Thank you for tuning in Real Life Topics. See you guys next Thursday. Love, like, share, follow.